So let's talk about our transfer window and what we would rate it out of 10 and who we brought in and one we've let go. Hello and welcome to this video. If you're new here, I am Puncture41. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So we're going to talk about our transfer window and just how do we think it went. And we're going to rate it. We're going to give it a rating out of 10 and see what we think. I was going to do it out of like A or B, but I think we'll just do a rating of that. So let's go through the players we brought in. EKO Bow from Troyes, 3.10 million. The striker who we went after the entire of the summer to try and get it in. Took us a while to try and get him properly in and into the club, but it was always going to be that way. You were always going to have a little bit of a grace period where it was going to take a while. It was going to take a while to get in, but we got him in, and hopefully he'll hit the ground running soon. And I think, for me, it's a really good player to get in. It's someone who's already been here, and we already know what he can do in a Wednesday shirt. Ola Kabaki, the one who's a little bit of an unknown in this, just because we don't know much about him. He's from Poland, kind of thing. That's what we do know. He's from the Poland, and we know what he can do in the Polish league, and some of the clips we've seen have been good. I believe Ola Kabaki was, am I right in saying he was at Atalanta for a bit in Serie A? I may have got that wrong. But I may have been wrong in this one. I think I am wrong. Oh no, I was. There he is. That's Atalanta, Badminton. Let's just check. I was right. Atalanta. So he was at Atalanta in youth level. So interesting to see. But the Polish attacking left winger, and I think he could do really well at Wednesday. I generally do think he could be a real hit here. And he won that game with a bit of an unknown. Didn't know what too much about him. We had to just wait and see on this one, see how he gets on. Jan Valery, so far verdicts out on how well he's doing. I think he'd been called up for the Tunisian side, but Jan Valery worked with Danny at Southampton. He has done really well there. He then left under different management, and then he went to France and he went and did okay at Angels, and then we picked him up for about 604k according to Transfer Market, and I'll offer 600k. Max Lowe. So we brought in Max Lowe from Sheffield United on a freebie. It sounded like they really wanted to keep him, but they couldn't get a deal worked out, and he came and did the switch, which doesn't happen from Sheffield United to Sheffield Wednesday. It's happened a couple of times from Sheffield Wednesday to Sheffield United, but very rare it happens the other way. So it was good to get him in and get an actual proper left back. We brought in Jamal Lowe, which I think could be one of the smartest signings we make all season. When you look at his experience, we were looking at him the following summer, and it just never materialised. But coming in on free transfer, bag the championship experience, really helps us out a lot, and he'll do pretty well in a Wednesday shirt. And I think there's just a bedding in period with all these players when you think about it. Chalobah on paper is good. At the moment, he picked up another injury, which isn't great. You want to try and get that injury situation out the way. Now, a lot of people, when we first signed him, was like, yes, he's a defensive midfielder. Yes, this is what we need. But one of the biggest issues you had going forward was, what was his injury record like? Can he keep fit for the whole season? And so far, we've seen those little niggles. But he did come in the last week of St. George's Park before we went off to Germany. So I think that's something to play into it a bit. Svensson Ingolson. Now, I like him a lot. This is a player I am very happy we brought in. He looked very good. He's 26, so it's a good age to bring in. He's attacking mid, and I think there's a lot more we can do with him. This player, I think it's a really smart one to bring in. So far, what I've seen from it is really good, and I hope it improves. Ben Hamer, backup keeper, basically, from Watford. Needed a backup keeper. So we lost Dawson to Rotherham. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Hopefully he'll get game time. I think it'll be good for him because we don't know what we're doing with Pierre Charles. Another one of the coup signings is Charlie McNeil. So far in a Wednesday shirt, he scored 2 goals versus Hull in the Cup. And he's only played really cup games so far. He's a centre forward. Now, this is a lad who's had a lot of interest in the past. He's spoke to other clubs. We tracked him for a long time when he came and did his professional work experience at us. Now, he didn't do great at Newport or Stevenage, to be fair, when he went out on loan. But I think this is one for the future. 20-year-old, he went and did well at Man City's academy, went back to Man United academy and scored a hatful of goals. Really is a talented boy, and I think this will be smart. Now we get to our 2 loans that we got in. Shea Charles, on loan from Southampton. Really good talent. I think will be good to see what he does here. Hopefully, we can do a bit of work there, but at the same time, we'll have to work out what happened next, because I do have the thing where we've only seen him in 1 game, and it wasn't a great game to watch, but he was one of the outstanding people that shone out. His brother being here helped get the deal over the line, I think, as well. James Beadle, well, we had him here last season. We know what he can do, and there's not too much to say about it. It's a season on loan this time. The 2 loans we've lent out of our squad are Mallet Wilkes and Bailey Cadamartri. Bailey gone to go get 13 football. He said that in a interview today. I just want to go play football. He knows he's not going to play much at Wednesday. That is the reason why he left Sheffield Wednesday to go to Lincoln on loan, which makes a lot of sense to me. I like the idea of that. And Mallet Wilkes looks like he's finding his feet at Rotherham already. I always think Mallet Wilkes is going to be one of those players where it just doesn't work out at Wednesday for whatever reason, and it works out elsewhere. So far, he's doing okay at Rotherham. Got the winner for them in a versus Huddersfield Town last minute goal. So great for Rotherham, great for him. And the only player we let go for money was Bambo Diaby, which I think is a bit of a mistake because we don't have many defenders as it is. So looking at this window, we brought in 11 players, right? And I think it's been a good window. But I'm giving it between a 6 and a 7 out of 10. Because if we got another defender and another midfielder, it will make it an 8, a solid 8. And I'd be really happy with that. But because we didn't get them in, I generally think that's been a bit of an issue for me. We needed to get another centre-back in when we lost Bambo. We needed another midfielder for me, personally. But I don't run the club. You don't run the club. But I'd like to know what you guys thought of the signing first. What you think it's going to be like and how to go about it. Because I'm very happy with how the window went. I think we got some really good deals in early. A lot of people are saying, why is it not working yet? It's just going to have to click eventually. But we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comment section below what you're rating the transfer.